start in recline teepee. So recline teepee, just like it sounds, just like you're going to set up for bridge, but let your knees fall in on each other so you make a teepee or a triangle. I don't need these things, folks. Hands can rest on the belly or at your sides. You can let your eyes close or your gaze just soften. Start to find the breath. Feeling everything begin to settle. Today's breath is going to be an interrupted exhale. We'll inhale together slow. We'll begin to exhale for 2 and pause. And then finish exhaling for 2 more. Together, take a full inhale through the nose. And sigh it out. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, pause. 3, 4. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, pause. 3, 4. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, 3, 4. Full in, full out. Begin to bring the knees up into the chest. Give them a little squeeze, maybe a little rock. We'll start by warming up the core this morning, starting with some Abernones, also known as windmills or TikToks. Bring your arms out to the side at about a 45-degree angle from the body and adjust your support. Knees at tabletop, shins parallel to the sky. Without rolling the shoulders off the mat, as you inhale, begin to lower the knees down to the right. When you feel that little pull, that's where you pause. And then on the exhale, squeeze the knees back to center. Inhale, lower to the left. Squeeze back to center. Again to the right. Center. Last time to the left. And back to center. Straighten the legs straight up to the sky. Flex the feet like there's a sandbag sitting on top. Nice. So really think of those toes pulling hard down towards your knees so you feel that engagement in the back of the leg. If your hamstrings are crazy tight, just have a bend in the knees. Arms extend up directly over the chest. Good old-fashioned climb the rope. Tuck the chin, curl the shoulders off the mat. This is your starting point. Begin to alternate hands and foot like you're climbing up a rope. Start to wake up the obliques, side of the core. If you need to rest the head, you can rest it. We won't be here that long. Don't forget to breathe. Don't bend the knees. Keep the legs straight. Reach for the toes. Whether you get there or not doesn't matter. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend choice. If you have any back issues that make rocking a bad idea, you're just going to roll to your side and make your way around the table. Otherwise, holding shins or thighs, tuck that chin, start to rock back and forth a few times. Making your way all the way up, sweep the feet around, come to table. Setting your table, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Coming to our bird dog this morning. Right arm extends forward, bicep by the ear. Remember, if balance is wonky, stay here. Or begin to add that left leg. Flex the foot, press through the heel, and reach through the fingers in opposite directions. On the next breath, release the hand only. Cross that foot to the right, let the toe rest. And then look over the right shoulder at the toe. Waking up into the side. Next breath, come back to that three-point table, that left leg still in the air. We're going to do 3 oil riggers this morning. Remember, oil riggers, the leg is up, tricep push-up. So we're looking at squeezing those arms into the body, elbows go back, not out. Inhale, lower chest and chin. Exhale, press up. Lower. And press. Last one. Lower. And press. Take one more breath. Release to table. Reset what you need. And then left arm extends. Add the leg. Again, really press the ground away, engage the core. Next breath, release the hand. Cross the leg behind, rest the toe. Look over the left shoulder. Next breath, come back to that three-point table, leg directly behind. Elbows tuck in, inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Lower, keep those elbows in, press. Last one, lower. And press, last breath here. Release the table. From here, step back to your plank. Top of a push-up. We've been here many, many times. As always, if you're not sure, peek in the mirror. We've got one on every wall. Make sure your hips aren't dropping, your hips aren't sticking up. You all look fabulous this morning. If you start to lose this as we move, you start to lead with your hips. Remember, place your knees down. Keep that integrity in your core. Take one more breath. Knees or toes, use those arms all the way to your belly. Beautiful, release the tops of the feet, 3 cobras. First one, inhale, just a baby cobra, barely lift the chest. And release. Inhale, rise maybe a little higher. And release. Last one, whatever your full cobra is this morning, remember it's back working, not arms. And release. Tuck your toes. Take an inhale on your exhale, press hips to heels in a child's pose with those toes tucked. Tuck the toes in. Tuck the toes in. I know. It's a sneaky toe sit. It's good for your feet. You know how much we all love toes. Take one more breath. On the exhale, press those hips up and back, down, dog. As always, take any movement here in your first down dog. Little pedal, little wiggle, maybe shaking the head, yes or no. Just about letting go of any tension. Start to find still. Take one last inhale. Begin to walk forward to the hands, find ragdoll. Fingers can rest on the earth or grab opposite forearms. Hinge from the hip. As much bend in the knees as you need, let gravity bring you down. You can stay still, or if you like, soft sway. Fingers release. Slow roll up the spine all the way to the sky. Reach tall when you get there. And hands to heart. Start with our stepping A today. One variation for the chest. Inhale. As you exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest, squeeze the back. Inhale, tall. Exhale, fold. Excuse me, flat back, fingers on the shins or the floor. Bend the knees, plant the hands, left foot steps back, low lunge. Release the knee, release the foot. And on the inhale, lift the chest. And today, let yourself melt forward. So chest stays tall. If you need support, those hands can always be on that front thigh. Working into that back hip flexor. If you're really flexy here, just scoot your back knee back a little bit farther. Inhale to center. Half split. Fingers to the mat. Straighten the front leg. Lift the front toe. Remember, length, not depth. Think about the tailbone going back, crown of the head going forward. That fold will happen on its own. Next breath, shift forward, plant the left hand. Open into that hand down twist. Press the ground away. Stay here or tuck the toe, lift the back knee, find your lunge. One more breath. Top arm circles down, frame the foot, take a breath in. Exhale, step forward and fold. Flat back, fold. Rise all the way up. Hands down. Inhale, tall. Cactus and open, maybe arch and look up. Inhale. Fold forward. Flat back. Bend the knees, plant the hands, right foot steps back. Release the knee and the foot. Inhale to rise. And exhale, melt forward. Make sure you're still pressing into that front heel and not letting it pop off the earth. Breath is still moving in and out through the nose. Inhale, shift back to center. Half split, fingers down. Lift that toe, straighten the leg. The more you pull that toe in, the more the hamstring joins party. If you grab the blocks, great place for them under your hands here. Next breath, shift the weight forward, right hand plants, left arm opens. Stay here, tuck the toe, lift the knee, find the lunge. One more breath. Top arm circles down to the inside of the foot this time. Step back to plank. Taking our vinyasa this time. You choose, as always, but we move together. Come back to plank, my overachievers. Inhale, shift slightly forward. Exhale, use those triceps, chaturanga or belly. Inhale, release the feet, lift the chest. Cobra thighs are down, up dog thighs are up. Pause there. Mr. Vernon knocking out extra push-ups. Press back to down dog. Take a full breath in. And let it go. Some of us are weird, we like push-ups. All right, from here on, anytime we hit vinyasa, you choose. Pause in plank, Press to down dog, chaturanga or belly, up dog or cobra. Take a full breath in. Let it go. Inhale, get ready. Bottom of the exhale, step, or if you're ready for it, jump to the front. Flat back, fold, rise all the way up. Hands down. Inhale, nice and tall. Have a seat in your chair, Utkatasana. First time here today, really build that chair. Feet are parallel like you're on a set of skis. Think of that block or that apple between your legs. You don't have to actively move, but engage those muscles as if you're holding on. Hips go back, chest is tall, arms are long. Smile because we love it. Take one more breath. Fold forward, flat back. Plant the hands, step back to plank. Inhale to choose. Vinyasa as you exhale. Remember in that chaturanga, your elbows and your shoulders are at the same height. Makes it more fun. Inhale your right leg up behind you. So remember, only go as high as you have control. Strong in the upper body, square in the shoulders. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, step that foot all the way forward today to runner's lunge. Release the back heel, setting warrior feet. And rise up, warrior one. Take those first few breaths, find your alignment. Play with the angle of that back foot so you can square the hips and shoulders forward. Bending into that front knee as much as you can. Release the arms directly in front. We're going to come into an eagle wrap today. Right under left. Single or double wrap, your choice. Then lift those elbows. Press forward slightly. Feel that opening across the upper back. Take an inhale. Maybe arch a little if it feels good. Humble warrior with eagle arms on your exhale. Bring those arms to the inside of that front leg. Can you keep that length in your back? Think of growing through the crown of your head, pressing evenly into both feet. You got it. Stay low. Unwind the arms, release them to frame the front foot. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, let yourself melt down in a variation of pyramid pose. It's about that hamstring. Blocks are your friends. You can also have the hands on the shin or the thigh. One more breath. Begin to rebend the front knee. And on that inhale, lift all the way back up. Warrior one. We're going to take flight from here. We're going to be an airplane. So begin to hinge forward, shift the weight into the front foot. Sweep the arms back as you lift the back leg. Now when you get up there, you can try to square the hips. If you're just happy your foot's off the ground, breathe. You got this. We're going to go to standing split. Begin to lower the hands down. And let yourself follow their path all the way down. It's still early. You might be tight. If you need a little bend, open that hip a little bit and then lengthen again. You can always do that. Remember, 1/8 of an inch or fully parallel, you're getting the same stretch. One more breath. Forward fold to the top of your mat. Release your feet to meet. If you need a little pedal or a little wiggle, a rag doll, go right ahead and take it. Beautiful. From here, hands to the shins. Inhale, lengthen the spine, flat back. Think of the number 7. Fold, plant those hands, step back to plank. Take that inhale to the side. Vinyasa. Or jazz. Meeting in down dog. Y'all got stuck in up dog again. Inhale, the left leg up. Find that strength in the upper body, strength in the core. One more inhale. Step it all the way forward. Runner's lunge. Release the back heel. And on that breath, rise all the way up. Warrior 1. Got it. Make sure that knee is following the second and third toe. If it's falling in towards the big toe, just open it up a little bit. Those of you blessed with long legs, make sure you take a nice big step. Sometimes being short is a good thing. Eagle arms left under right. Finding that single or double wrap. Lift the elbows. Think of pressing forward. Feel that opening across the back. Inhale, maybe arch if it feels good. Humble warrior variation on your exhale. Keep that length. There's space between the shoulders and ears. You're pressing into front heel, outer edge of back foot. Breathing, always breathe. It's funny we have to say that. The first thing we stopped. Next breath, unwind the arms, frame that front foot. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Let yourself melt down, variation of pyramid. Next breath, begin to rebend the front knee. Rising up, refine warrior. Time to fly the friendly skies. Begin to hinge forward. Sweep the arms back and lift the leg. Slow and easy. Lots of control. Balance comes from your core. Got it. One more breath. Standing split. Begin to lower the hands down. Follow their path with your chest. You can still have hands on blocks here. One more full breath. Release the leg down, forward fold at the front of the mat. A little release, we'll do Padangusthasana. All that means is take your peace fingers and grab your big toes. Put a big bend in your knees. Take a breath in, lengthen. As you exhale, use that grip. Straighten your legs, let the elbows bend out. Because always when we play with the hamstrings, keep them bent as much as you need. If you're feeling the stretch, you're good. You're where you need to be. We all have that problem area. Lots of people, it's the hamstrings. Beautiful. Release the fingers. Slowly begin to roll up the spine, coming all the way to stand tall. Find Tadasana. Remember, Tadasana is active. Palms are forward, shoulders are rolled down and back. Core is pulling in and up, firm in both feet. From this base, we're going to balance into tree pose. Remember, if you need the bars, use them. Hands come to heart. Weight into the right foot. Left foot will rise first. Begin to open the knee, kickstand, shin, inner thigh. Find your focus point. As you're ready, grow your tree. Remember, if you add arms, they are active, not just hanging out. Tree ever starts to get easy, walk your gaze up the wall to where the wall meets the ceiling. If that's easy, try the ceiling. Heaven forbid you're that good at balance and that's easy, close your eyes. Oh, you went for it. Beautiful, bring the hands back to heart. Rotate the knee forward. Stay here or extend it out. Open the arms out to a T, palms to the sky. Release everything down. We'll go straight into the other side for this one. Refine that Tadasana. Find that strength. Shift the weight, hands to heart. Begin to lift the foot. Remember, you have kickstand, toe on the ground. Shin, inner thigh. When you got it, add the arms as you like. And that's something else you can play with to challenge yourself. You can open them out into W. You can interlace behind and add a little chest open. Lots of ways to play if it's a good balance day. If the wind is blowing in your forest, just be happy you're still up. Hands come to heart. Begin to rotate the knee forward. Stay here or extend. And add the arms, opening them up, engage the back. Release everything. Mat first. Return to your mat, my bar people. Take a nice big breath in, pause here. Rise up on the balls of the feet, last balance, I promise. My count, we lower down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, your lowest or hips just above the heels. Wherever your lowest is today, don't judge others. Release the hands between the legs. Bring the heels together, let the knees open. So a little play on Malasana. You're still on the balls of your feet. Squeeze the heels together. If you have blocks, you can use the blocks here. If you're good, bring the hands back up to the thighs, lift the chest. And then lastly, bring hands to heart. You got it. One more full breath. Gently bring the hands down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, drop the heels, straighten the legs, and fold forward. You'll probably still be in that little V. Feels good. It's a little bar dancer's move. If you've never done bar in your life, you're going, uh-huh. Bring those feet to parallel. Inhale, flat back. Plant the hands, step back to plank. All right, our plank challenge today is actually plank to side plank. Remember, you can do this modified with knees down or go for the full challenge. Stay with me. Everybody's going, yo, I want to go faster. Separate your feet just a little wider. Take that breath in here. As you exhale, weight goes into the right hand, hips and heels turn right, left arm comes to the sky. Inhale, arm overhead, bicep by the ear. Exhale, arm up. Rotate back to plank. Take it to the left. Arm overhead reach. Back to the sky. Back to plank. Here we go. Right. Up. Over. Up. Plank. Left. Drop that bottom knee, left, up, over, up. Hold plank. I know side plank's fine. Shift forward. Knees or toes go to chaturanga and stay there. Oh. See, oh, there's space. There's space. Release to your belly. Nicely done. I didn't cheat that time. All right, little back work. So we're going to do our cobra with the bent knee into bow. Remember, if bow is not in your practice today for any reason, stick with the cobra or just go to locust. Hands beneath the shoulders. Release the tops of the feet. Zip the legs together. Think of the belly button pulling to the spine, the hip points pressing into the mat. On your inhale, lift your chest and bend your right knee towards your butt. And release down. Inhale, lift the chest, bend your left. And down. Don't worry if you're left or right. Inhale, lift, this time bend both up into the butt. You can stay here. Feel that lift. Or reach back and see if your feet are there fine today. You're almost there, you might help. She's like, all right. There you go. Once you have your feet, can you bring your knees back closer together? The answer might be no. And then really press your feet into your palms, roll those shoulders back and down. Find a little lift. Gorgeous. If you're high enough, you might even rock as you breathe. That's fine. Just don't hold your breath. That would be bad. 2 more. Last full breath. Release down. Let go of your feet. You can either extend them out, give your hips a little wiggle, or keep them bent and give yourself a little windshield wiper. Always listen to your back. One more little series, and then you get to stretch. Excuse me. Bring the hands back under the shoulders, legs long. Take a breath in. Hips to heels, child's pose for a second. You know me, I always like this little extra stretch after we work the back. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, we meet in down dog. On your inhale, right leg rises behind you. Together, breath in. Exhale, step it all the way forward to the runner's lunge. This time, stay on the ball of the back foot. Inhale to rise, full crescent. If you need the modification like we did in the warm-up with the back knee down, take it. If you feel really wobbly, step your back foot a little wider. Give yourself a bigger base of support. Sometimes that can help. Inhale, hands to heart. Begin to hinge forward. As you exhale, find that prayer twist, rotating from the mid and upper spine. You can hook the elbow on the knee, or you can stay high. Keep the breath. Think of rolling that bottom rib forward. One more full breath. Inhale, arrive back in crescent. And open to warrior two. First time here today, make those adjustments. Make sure that knee is not falling in, it's following that second and third toe. Strong legs, flip the front palm, reverse your warriors. I'll let you pick your arms today. Supporting on the back leg, little half bind. Next breath, return to warrior two. Side angle base, reaching forward, front arm to thigh, back arm to sky. Press out of that bottom shoulder, roll that bottom rib under. Stay here or release the bottom hand towards the earth or a block. Remember, if the chest goes with it, come back to the thigh. And lastly, extended side angle, top arm to the front of the room, bicep by the ear like we did in the side plank. One more breath. Top arm circles down to the earth, roll on the ball of the back foot, find that runner's lunge. Step back to plank. Take your vinyasa. However that looks like at this point. Gorgeous. Chaturanga still look good. Everybody's still getting stuck in that dog though. It's Monday. All right. One last side to get through. Left leg rises on your inhale. Step it forward, runner's lunge. Find your balance and rise tall. Full crescent. You feel yourself scrunching those shoulders. Think back and down. Inhale, hands to heart, begin to hinge out. Rotate as you exhale. That'll happen. It is. It's balance and twisting all in one. And it's at the end, so your legs are tired. You got it. One more full breath. Inhale, return you to crescent. And open to two. Any adjustments you need to make in the feet, make them. We'll make sure those front toes are facing the front knee is bending. Flip the front palm, reverse. Try to do the same arms on this side that you did on the first. Next breath, return to warrior two. Final one on this side, side angle base, front arm to thigh, top arm to sky. Lift and rotate. Stay or release the bottom hand. And lastly, extended side angle bicep back for that. Bicep by the ear, reach for the front of the room. Last breath here. Circle the top arm down, roll onto the ball of the back foot, step back to plank and pause. Last vinyasa, let's do it together. Knees or toes, chaturanga pause. Inhale, up dog or cobra, pause. Down dog, press it back. Full breath in. Sigh it out. Inhale your right leg up. Everybody's favorite, pigeon pose. Never have to do much direction after the word pigeon. If anyone is still working on their pigeon, just let me know and I will come over and help you. Pretty much I think everyone in here knows their sweet spot. Let yourself settle in. Remember, you can always place a block underneath that right hip. If pigeon is ever a painful place for you to be, you can always take the deer variation. That back leg out to the side at 90. Same fold forward. On the next breath, begin to lift the chest. We're going to let that hip come down to the mat. We're going to come into the quad stretch today. So we're going to bend that back leg in, reach back, find the foot of the ankle. Stage one, this can be fine. pull the heel towards your bum, feel the stretch in the front of the leg. If you want to move on, come back into that pigeon position, still holding the foot. Chest lifted, good square. That could be good. If anyone has king pigeon in their practice and wants to show off, please do, because I can't get that. But basically, you turn that hand to the inside of the foot, begin to work the foot towards the elbow. Maybe lift the other hand off the earth. In full king pigeon, that top hand touches that back toe. I have to laugh because I take everything with a grain of salt. Some of us are built that way. Oh, girls in the front got it. I'm jealous. Yeah. Wherever you are, one more breath. Gently release the foot. Come back to center, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, press to your down dog. Take your moment to do it. And then just let yourself pedal out. All right, inhale that left leg up. Pigeon pose, other side. Again, make your adjustments as you cross. When you find your sweet spot, sink in. Next breath, begin to lift the chest. Again, releasing the heel, come to that quad stretch. Bend the knee, find a foot. Remember level one, stay right there if that's a good enough stretch for today. Or shift it back to center. Stay there, continue towards king pigeon. Shifting the hand. Maybe adding the core challenge of lifting the arm. Maybe full king pigeon, reach back, find that foot. The lifting the hand part is all core. Really think of engaging. One more breath. Slowly begin to come out. This time let the hip come down, swing that back foot forward. Stretch those legs out, flex your feet. Take a breath in, find length. On your exhale, round over those legs, release the hands. Use that breath to help you release in the legs. You're squeezing in the quads, the tops of the thighs. Next breath, roll all the way up. Make sure you have space behind you to roll down. Arms extend forward. Make sure if you grab the block, you have it where you can reach it. It'll give you an option when we get down there. Then go ahead, tuck the chin, curl in, find that sucker punch, and roll your way down. When you arrive, if you're rolling, keep rolling. Bend the knees, place your feet on the floor. Come up into a bridge. If you're feeling wheel this morning and it's in your practice, you are always welcome to do so. Yes, and absolutely. If you'd like supported bridge, you can just slide that block under there. On your next breath, begin to lift those hips up. If you're going for wheel, press into hands and feet evenly. Supported bridge, let yourself rest on that block. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly bring yourself down. Step your feet wider than your hips when you get there, and windshield wiper those knees. Option today, if shoulder stand is in your practice and you'd like to take a few moments upside down, give yourself that rock up, support the low back, feet to the sky. If shoulder stand is not your cup of tea, grab that block, place it underneath your hips, and then extend your legs straight to the sky in supported waterfall. Still get the inversion, just a little softer. If you're in shoulder stand, support that low back. Let the head and neck be soft and settled. Take one more breath here. Shoulder stand, begin to lower your feet over the head into plow pose. Keep supporting the back unless your feet come into contact with the earth. Then using the strength of the core, begin to roll yourself back out into that reclined teepee position. Supported waterfall, begin to bend your knees into your chest. Lower your feet to the earth. And slide your block out. Take a moment there just to settle. Gently bring the knees into the chest, a little rock, maybe some circles. If there's any other movement you need before Shavasana, go ahead and take it now. Taking a full inhale. Shavasana on your exhale. Let yourself stretch out. Have those blocks available. You can slide them under knees or feet for a supported version. Allow your next breath to deepen. A little wiggle to fingers and toes. Extend your arms overhead for a final stretch. Gently begin to roll to your side and make your way up to your easy sit. Hands on knees or hands apart. Together, take one full final breath in. And let it all go. Thank you so much for sharing your practice today. Have an amazing week. And until next time, namaste.
Namaste.